Hi everyone, let's learn about poem. Today's title is Poem, Pattern and Rhythm. First, do you all know what a poem is? Just like the poem Our Kite in your textbook, it is a piece of writing that is written in separate lines that have repeated rhythm and pattern. These two things, rhythm and pattern, are really important to a poem. A poem must have rhythms and patterns. First, let's talk about rhythm. Rhythm is the stress patterns in the word syllable. But what is a stress? Let's take the word rhythm as an example. Let's find the stress in the word rhythm. Let's say rhythm. Rhythm. Great job. Now, get your hands ready to clap and find the stress. When I clap it, that means that's the stress in the word. Are you ready? Here we go. Rhythm. Rhythm. Where's the stress? You're right. The stress is on the re. So, it's rhythm, not rhythm. The first one is correct. The second one, rhythm, is not correct. So, rhythm. The stress is when you say it louder. So the re in the rhythm is louder than the thumb, right? So, rhythm. The stress is on the re. And in a poem, we will have stress patterns in each words. And each words have syllables. And just like the word rhythm, the syllables are two. Why two syllables in the word rhythm? Let's find out the meaning of syllable. A syllable is unit of pronunciation having one vowel sound forming the whole part of a word. So, let's just take a look at this exercise for better understanding of what a syllable is. Let's count the syllable of these words. First, we have, can you say it? What is that? That's right, it's a kite. How many syllables do we have in the word kite? One. How do you know? Great job. Let's count together. Get your hands ready to clap. Are you ready? Here we go. Kite. Kite. How many times did I clap when I say the word kite? One time, that's right. So there's only one syllable in the word kite. Kite. Now, let's take a look at the second example. What is that? Yeah, it's brother. How many syllables do we have there? Two. Great job. Way to go, everyone. How do we know? Get your hands ready. Here we go. Brother. Brother. 1, 2. 2 syllables. Let's try another one. What is this? Yeah, you are amazing. Great job. How many syllables do we have here? 3. Let's count together. Amazing. Amazing. 1, 2, 3. And where's the stress? Is it amazing, amazing, or amazing? You're right. The stress is on the second syllable here, the one that I color red. So you say it amazing. There's 3 syllables and the stress is on the second syllable. Way to go! Next, we have Can you read that? Please read that aloud. It is windy. How many syllables do we have there? That's not a word. That's a whole sentence right there. But we still can count the syllables. How many? You're right. 4. Let's count together. Get your hands ready. Here we go. It is windy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay! Amazing! That said, a syllable can be counted from a single word, just like the word kite, brother, and amazing. It can also be counted from a sentence, just like this sentence, it is windy. Now you know what a syllable is. Let's move on. Other than rhythm, a poem also has pattern. Pattern is a repeated number of syllables in each line. There are several kinds of pattern that you may see in a poem. These are the examples. A, meaning that every line, 4 lines in a verse, have the same number of syllables. You will see in our next example. When we write a poem, it follows a pattern. It always follows a pattern. Now, let's take a look at these examples. This is the first line of a verse, okay? One verse contains 4 lines. Let's take a look at the first one first. We painted the kite yellow. Let's count the syllables together. Here we go. Get your hands ready. Go. We painted the kite yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 syllables in the first line. Let's take a look at the second. Then we left it out to dry. Then we left it out to dry. Another 7. Next, and soon the kite was ready. And soon the kite was ready. Another 7. It was time for it to fly. It was time for it to fly. 7, 7, 7, 7. Now this pattern follows the first example, A. Actually, it doesn't have to be 7 to be A. It can be 6, 6, 6, 6. A. The point is, if they have the same number of syllables in each line, they have the same pattern. A, or X. It's actually up to you how you want to name it. Let's take a look at another example. And now when it is windy, and now when it is windy, 7. We can't wait to go and play. We can't wait to go and play. 7, 7. We want to fly our kite. 6. On every windy day. Another 6 now. This is a little bit different than the one we have before. 7, 7, 6, 6. Now this pattern is different than the one we have before. It's A, 7, 7, 6, 6. Remember, whenever you're writing a poem, always have 4 lines in one verse. And the first letter of each line must be capital letters. Whether or not it's a new sentence, you have to have them in capital letters. Just like the first and second line. They are one sentence actually, right? You see a comma here? They are actually one sentence. But even so, the second line here, the word we here, is still capitalized. Do you have any questions? It's your turn now. Let's make a poem.